Hey guys, welcome back. I hope everyone's doing well today. I came out here to the nature park. There's a few lanes that aren't plowed, so it's a bit restrictive, but it's still nice. I was like recording a second ago and I saw this shadow. It scared the crap out of me. There was someone out here. I was surprised. So, anyway, I'll have to keep an eye on that. But, um, anyway, sometimes when I go back, God wants me to like review old stuff I've done or whatever. And I was looking at some of my older videos and I was noticing that there was some things. Every time I do this, there's like stuff he like sparks in my memory to like bring up or that I forgot to say. And one of them was basically like, you know, when the world awakens, it's going to be so interesting that the realization comes of like the false reality, like subliminal falseness that's everywhere. Okay, even people, my gosh, like it's so hard to find just like real authentic people. It's rare. Okay. We're living with a bunch of hybrids around here. But anyway, so one thing he was also like showing me when I was reviewing some older videos is that basically stay as a God worker, right? Or like keep everything internal, because what a lot of these groups and stuff do is they literally scout out people that are gifted, that are spiritually given a mission. You may not realize that, but these people do, okay? And what they'll do is they'll get you to join their group or cult or whatever it is, okay? And what they'll do is they'll entice you with incentives and fame or fortune or careers or titles or whatever the heck it is, right? The only reason why they do that is because they want you to use your gifts for their purpose, okay? And obviously, it's not going to be for God, because I have gifts and I work for God. I don't need to be in a cult, coven, or whatever, right? So that's why they do that. That's what they call like fallen angels in a sense, is because those people end up falling to the dark side. You end up using your gifts or your abilities for the wrong reasons. So just keep that in mind. Do not allow that to happen. Don't give in to that, right? Because you can be strong enough on your own. You can stand in your own power and have just as much strength as a whole group or community, okay? Because God is, your warrior. You have a group of war angels when you work by yourself with God, right? Can you imagine the actual ones that work for God that come together? The world wouldn't have a chance, man. But anyway, so I just found that really interesting that he brought that up to me, which is, it was kind of showing me like all of the angels that had been enticed to be in these groups and covens and then basically be used. They just use you for your gifts or your energy. That's all it is, because they can't generate their own energy. Their energy isn't pure. They don't have the ability to manifest by themselves or whatever, right? Just think about that. They only want you in those groups because you're giving them something they need, right? It's it's not because like just you, your person, yourself is an asset. It's because your gifts or your energy or whatever. That's why. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Basically what God was showing me was that a lot of the gifted people, they don't even speak up because they get crucified, and I can see that. Or they get targeted. I've noticed so many things on YouTube now, like Sean Ryan. He was saying that he was being targeted because he was standing up for children. The evil in this world, they are being irritated. They're being pushed in a corner, and that is why they are targeting everyone that's standing up for something righteous. Do not let them back you into a corner. Just keep standing up. Just call on God. Call on the spirit team and the war angels, okay, to assist you. Because when you do that, there is nobody that can stand against you, okay? So keep standing up for what's right. It makes me really happy to see other people are like taking a stand for stuff that they see as wrong in the world. It, especially the babies, man. I've had so many tears over that. I love babies. They're so innocent and precious, and they rely on, adults, their parents, whatever, their guardians to provide for them. And to think that somebody would do them wrong, oh my gosh. Man, those people need a harsh reckoning right there. But, I just find it interesting that people now, I'm starting to see a lot more people being targeted for speaking out about things, and that right there just tells you that we're doing something right. Unfortunately, sometimes the strong have to stand in the midst of the fire. Okay, it's just unfortunate. That's what it is. But if nobody stands up, then evil prevails. And I mean, we're going to be all slaves. Okay, come on now. Don't let that happen. Stand up for what's right and stand your ground. Okay? Because when God's with you, nobody can work against you. Okay? I probably didn't even count, probably a lot of people up against me just because I've been speaking out. I mean, I've seen it with my stalking and everything that's happened in the past 10 years, and that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I was in the beginning until I called on God and He showed me what was happening. Then I called on my spirit team and the war angels, and I'm like, dude, good luck if you do come up against me. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel now. I'm not worried at all. Because when you stand for justice and in the God path, He's going to protect you. That's just how it is. If you're doing the right thing, He will not let you fail. Okay? And He's going to make sure that your mission is conquered. So just know that. You know, the only reason why evil is pushing up and we're seeing all these things happen is because evil is being irritated and is being suppressed. And we need to keep that going. We're going to suppress it until it's gone. Okay? That's the key. So have faith, say your prayer, and stand in your truth. Okay? That's how you win. So, I love you guys. I hope you have a good day.